All right, we are going to do exercise 2.2 from the textbook. This is the spacer plate. Once again, this is going to be done in inches. All right, so start a new sketch. And this one should be pretty easy to work my way around. I'm going to start in my origin like I usually do. I'm going to go up. This one is 6.5 inches. There we go. Move it this way, and this is another 6.5 inches, but let me make sure that's straight, because if you type in 6.5 here when it's not straight, it will draw the line at that angle, so we don't want that. We want it at that perfect 90 degrees. 6.5. All right, now there's this little guy here. I'm just going to kind of put that in there because we don't know what its actual dimension is yet. And I'm going to just make this look right, and I'm going to add the dimensions later. All right, so there we go. So I have two of my main dimensions. Let's see, it's going to be 8 all the way across. So from here to here is going to be 8. Let's see, from here to here is going to be 2.5. From here to here is also 2.5. From this point to the bottom, looks like 5.5. Oh, I was close. Let's see. I think that's all of those dimensions. Now I'm going to add the 2 holes. There's one down here. This is a 2.5 diameter. And there's one up here that is 1.5. Okay, so now we just have to locate them to the right place. So from this side to the center of the hole is going to be 2.5. And from the center of the circle to the bottom is going to be 3. Right, now this one, it is going to be measured from the top. It is 1.5 from the top. And it is going to be 5 from this side. All right, so there we go. So once everything turns black, we know we are fully constrained. And we can finish our sketch. Once again, this is a plate, so it gives us a plate thickness of 1.2 or 0.125. So extrude, click on everything except those 2 holes. 0.125. So it's very thin. All right, and there is your part. Make sure we save it. And this is going to be 2.2. And now we're going to make the paper space. Put our base view in. It's pretty big. I'm okay with that size, because if we go to 2, it's going to be much too big. So there we go. Do our top view, do our side view, and our isometric. There we go. Say okay. Let's go over to annotate, put my center marks in, and my bisectors. We're going to have to zoom in a bit to see them here. So it's going to be this line and this line. And we've got to be careful here because this is a hidden line here. So that one, we don't want that one. So we want this one. Oh, it's not going to give it to me. I want this one and this one. Once again, if you were to hold up a piece of paper to your screen, those should line up. All right, and same thing on the side. We don't have any hidden lines that are weird on this side. All of the lines should be actual object lines. So we have our top circle, and actually if you look at them, they share a line on this side. So we're going to go from here to here, and from here to here. So that one was much easier than the top one. All right, so now we can start putting in our dimensions. first I'm going to do my overall dimensions. Got my 8. I'll go ahead and put my thickness here. And even though it is 125, it abbreviated it to 0.13. So if we come over here to precision and tolerance, our primary unit, we can go to 3 digits, and now we have our appropriate dimension here. I'm gonna come over here, let's do our overall height. There we are. Now the rest of the dimensions I can put on the front view. So let's see, we got that. Let's do this one. Put this up a little bit higher because we'll still need to put this dimension there. And nest that right underneath. And since we have our total height, let's see, I'm going to take these out to this side, just so that they don't interfere with any of our dimensions that we're going to have to put on the right. Make sure those match. There we are. And you always want your dimensions to align wherever possible. Oh, no, that's not the one I want. I want that one. There we go. And then the last thing we need to do is put our diameters. And I'm not taking these outside of the part necessarily because then it could get really ugly and weird. So I'm just going to place them right by the hole that they are dimensioning. And that is your drawing for the spacer plate. Don't forget to save your work.